are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. One just waiting for the jump. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Snares them. Sends a bar on a Kikosho. The super doesn't hit. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. The low heavy's blocked. Jumps in. Goes into the stance. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Just getting it all on the what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Fantastic reactions there. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. No good up high. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish jump. Gets through the opening. Good parry there, and both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Well, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 chases them down low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Gets the knockdown, and now sends a bar on a Kikosho. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Both fighters planning something? The low heavy's blocked. Hits up the counter. This is going, the low's blocked. Low heavy, but no go. Baits out the low kick. Their spacing is so on point. This can lead to some big damage. A real test of super art. This might be a pivotal super art. Blocks the low kick. Oh, here we go. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive gauge. Who's going to steal this win? Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. You've got to be mindful of Hasanshi. Player 1 were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Serenity Stream? Gotta do better than that. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Here comes the, this is gonna hurt. Okay, gets the air throw? Getting up the low, amazing. Connects with the throw. Clutch anti-air. Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. A jump. Here comes the corner press. Wall splat into the crossface. Are you kidding me? Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with Fireball. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of aggression from both sides. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Solid combo. The throw misses. The grab misses. Player 1 chases them down. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Trying to read each other here? Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Next hit will end the round. Goes to the overdrive. Blocks it. They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. I'm in there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Looking to impress with this super. Very slick with the combo. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Doing some quick planning? Looks like they both want to stay out of a super arc. That's not gonna hit. A real test of nerves here. Not much life left, but they're miraculous grab. What are they gonna do? Adds a bit of OD. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the overhead denied. Impact squashed. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins, and this fuses their drive gauge. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 is barely hanging on, picks the air throw. Player 2, low heavy. This is a complete, what a smart throw. The low kick hits with overhead. Hikosho closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Starts with a jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes for the throw. What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both sides looking for an opening. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Will this super arc connect? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Grabs them. Going in. Just goes for it in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. Gets the counter hit throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Smart use of the invincibility on Overdrive Tensho. What's the next move? Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Smart play with the throw. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Lightning kicks! What now? Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. They were looking up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Blocks the jump-in. The throw is escaped. Player one has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. Nice tech. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, but beats it up with a combo into super. Will that super be the turning point? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Just goes for it at this range. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player one sends a bar on a Kikosho. That's not gonna hit. They're thinking of scoring big drive rush. Player one drops them to half, closing the gap. Their spacing is connects with the throw. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Blocks it. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Drops them hard. Player two can't let this simmer and whiffs. They're wide open. Wraps it up with a throw. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. A dizzying side switch in the corner. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Goes for an overhead. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Big, low, reaching heavy. Heats it up with a combo into... They saw the chip KO on the table. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Burnout is triggered. The quarter makes it hard. Picks the air throw. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Big throws. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. A quick breather, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Chun-Li wins.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.